Hello, everyone. I'm Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup should be interesting. The Seahawks are #1 in third down percentage, and they'll be up against the Rams ticking to shut that down.
Larry, no trip to the Northwest is really complete without a little rain, and we're going to get plenty of it here at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And hello, he's going to be knocked backward as he'll be marked down at the 28. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And Barnage has it on the right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
What you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs. And you
third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A Seahawk first down. Wilson to his big target, Graham.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. You talked, you kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
That's what they were aiming for. You want to keep moving the sticks, get into a rhythm, gain confidence as you go along. And right now, mission accomplished.
Flush to his right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
He predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Escaping the pressure right. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into it.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On second down, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass incomplete
really
in the
well
end.
for the guys who threw it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
On to attempt the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Didn't play that traditional
He'll
style.
go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And complete it for a score.
And a lot of times you see a quarterback take a hit like that, and now all he wants to do is protect the football. Just take the sack and not turn it over. But not in this case. Took the big shot and found his guy downfield.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. We remind you that coming up later tonight, this is going to be a good one. The Cowboys and the Raiders going at it in the East Bay.
No, that's old school right there.
Tampa to wrap up Week 15. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
First and 10. Wilson flushed out right, and he'll toss this one in.
A lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Going up top. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. This way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down another 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run. To throw is Wilson. Throwing on first down. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They go play action here on first down. They'll buy some time right. And he'll be just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jermaine Kearse with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really good. They will line up now for the two-point try. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And it's right about time on the horizon. They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense. And make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
It's Johnny Hecker now, and all 3 of the last 4 years on to punt. Doug Baldwin deep here for Seattle. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that one will fall in. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.
The right play, throwing it away like that? Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. Disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's anything really difficult to do as you heave it downfield, and that's what it actually turns into, a heave, and that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. If they hurry. Now we'll see. Now Goff on first down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Of the first half. They'll call the timeout. And Zerline's kick is good. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley.
All right, Brandon, back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get you caught up on all the highlights from the first half. The Seahawks.
Okay, let's not waste any more time, or certainly any more of Larry's time. Let's play ball. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point try now for Walsh. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Here's Johnny Hecker now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone. First half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Adjustments that might be made defensively. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left. And left side here, it's Graham. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18
quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw again is Wilson. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Thompson. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kearse with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming.
For the PAT. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Final few weeks of the season, these guys have nothing to sweat about. They've clinched the top spots of the road to the Super Bowl. It runs through them.
And there's a natural inclination here, partner, to say, okay, a lot of guys aren't going to play down the stretch. We've clinched. We're ready to go. But there's another part where you say, let's show the league why we're the #1 team. Maybe you intimidate someone. Maybe you dissuade them from thinking that they can beat you in the playoffs.
You want to take momentum into the playoffs. There's also pride on the line for these guys individually.
Yeah, momentum and pride. Yeah, I'd make room for them and put them both in uniform.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3,
the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
We got three.
Wilson. And Barnage has it on the right side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
The
Except on
offense
the
is
stat.
not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey, we got three. Three down.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Fresh set of downs here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 26, Mike. 14. Run it. Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Bang.
They'll run with Thompson. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They are on to the 4th quarter now, by the way, in Santa Clara. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. Marcus Mariota, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort. It's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Were you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Seahawks, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they drop their 7th game on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So that'll do it from